Hi guys, my name is Michael. Welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about Flare Network. As you guys know, a lot of people have been talking about this new opportunity that Flare has just unlocked for XRP holders. And this is big news, right? And today I just want to give you some insights and understanding, my own understanding of what this will look like in the future. Now, I did a video a couple of months ago where I talked about something like this, for XRP. I'm going to play a clip from that video because I said a lot in that video. I'm going to play, a short clip from that video, and then I'm going to come back and explain, give you my own opinion on this. It's important for us to understand that unlike other crypto projects, which can be classified as currency, as asset, in my own opinion and in my own understanding, XRP is wealth, right? It is wealth. And we have not started seeing that side of XRP yet. It is going to become evident, as we move further down the decade towards 2030. You're going to see the real side of XRP. Do you get? So XRP is wealth, right? So we need there is a need to acquire as much of that as possible, because in my own understanding, there is going to be a mechanism, there's going to be an income producing mechanism, that will be clear. At some point, I don't fully understand this yet, but there's going to be an income producing mechanism for XRP, where even though you have your XRP tokens, you will not need to sell them to make money off them. I don't know if this is going to be staking or providing liquidity. I don't know what. I'm still researching on that. But what I know is that if you can acquire a lot of XRP, and you play your cards right, you may never need to work again. That is just the truth, right? If you play your cards right and you understand the technology and the how to position the tokens, how to where to place it. Do you get? I believe that this thing will be an income producing asset for you. XRP tokens will be an income producing asset for you, just as just like someone who has real estate, who is renting out, homes, who's got rental properties. That is the way XRP will be in the future. So it's important to have a lot of that. And so when you think about a wealth transfer distribution, okay, I'm just going to stop there. I just want to explain a few things. So in that video, I said a lot of things regarding, XRP and the future of XRP. I talked about the fact that XRP is wealth, and I sort of tried to differentiate XRP from other tokens. I talked about the fact that other tokens might be asset or currency, but XRP specifically, I said XRP was wealth. And I also talk about the fact that, as we move further down the decade onto 2030, we are going to see the real value of XRP, come to light. Do you get? We're going to see, the real, there's going to be some sort of light, or how will I put it? Like, we'll see the real value of XRP, begin to, show face as we move further down the decade. I also talked about the fact that there will be an income producing mechanism for XRP. Do you get? Like, at the time, I didn't know about Flare Network. I didn't know about all these things. Do you get? So I was just speaking how it came to me by understanding, that there will be some sort of income producing mechanism. I couldn't explain it. I know about staking, from other projects. I know about staking, but I didn't know how this whole thing will be. If it was going to be staking or liquidity pool, I just know that there will be a way for you to sort of generate income from your XRP in the future. And I was talking about the fact that XRP, unlike other assets where you just want it to go up and then you sell it, that is not the same. That is not the way to look at XRP. Do you get? That was what I was trying to convey in that video, that, we talk about other projects. We want, the prices of those projects to go up. And the plan is that when the prices of those projects go up, we will sell them. But in this particular video, I sort of, referenced, or I sort of compared XRP to real estate, right? Where you have your real estate property, you rent it out, but you're not selling it, but you're still making money from that asset. And I even made a bold claim that if you play your cards right with XRP, you may never need to work again. And at that time, it looked like exaggeration, all these things. But when we come today now and see what Flare Network has just done, when you go and look into the details of what Flare has done and where this whole protocol with Flare is going to, then you begin to start seeing, some of the things that I was seeing at the time that I did that video. Let's just take a look at some of the things that Flare is sort of doing right now with XRP. So it says here in this article that Flare Network launches FXRP to let XRP be used in DeFi apps. It says here that Flare Network has launched FXRP, allowing XRP to be minted as an over-collateralized asset and deployed across DeFi protocols. So previously, it was not possible to use XRP, in this way. So Flare has created a wrapper for XRP called FXRP, and now you can deploy XRP into various DeFi scenarios, if I can put it that way. Earlier this week, Midas and XRP introduced MXRP, a tokenized XRP product currently targeting yields of up to 10%. So in these last 2 weeks, right, we have seen from different projects, Flare, and then, Midas and XRP or something like that. Yeah, I can't remember. I think XRP, yeah. Midas and XRP have just also done an XRP wrapper called MXRP. So all these are opportunities to earn money with your existing XRP token. So this is just what I was trying to explain to you guys a couple of months ago. I didn't have the right language at the time, but this is what I was trying to tell you guys, that we are going to have opportunities, do you get, to make money off XRP without needing to sell the XRP, do you get? So let's take a look at this. It said FXRP is the first live deployment of Flare's FSS system, which turns non-smart contract tokens like XRP into over-collateralized assets that can interact with DeFi protocols. XRP holders can mint FXRP, a one-to-one representation of XRP, by depositing collateral through Flare's network of independent agents, enabling the asset to be traded, lent, or supplied as liquidity across Flare-based platforms. So these are opportunities that are now opening up for people who are holding XRP without needing to sell the XRP. So if you use this Flare system, minting XRP into FXRP, you can trade your XRP if you want to, but you can also borrow your XRP out. Do you get? You can use your XRP to borrow other currencies like USDT. Do you get? So you can borrow against your XRP without the need of selling your XRP. So this just opens a lot of opportunities. Think about, what the normal scenario would be. Let's say you have XRP, right? And you fall into financial difficulties temporarily, right? What you would have to do is to sell your XRP to either clear your bills or do what you need to do in the real world, right? You have to sell your XRP and sell your tokens. But right now, with opportunities like this opening up, right? If you've got XRP and you need some money in the real world, you don't have to sell your XRP. You can, use this protocol, convert your XRP into FXRP and lend USDT. Do you get, or USDC, whatever you want to do, you can lend USDT and then convert that into fiat and use in the real world. But your XRP is still there. It's not trade. You've not sold it. So you make your money back and then you come back and then, you redeem your XRP from the protocol. So this is just opening a lot of opportunities, like what I was telling you guys. Also, there's opportunity for you to be a liquidity provider. Remember in that video, I talked about the fact that, whether we are going to be a liquidity provider or it's going to be staking, I don't really know, but there will be opportunities, for us to use our XRP. So if you're someone that has been in XRP for a while and you're wondering why the price of XRP has not gone up or this and that, opportunities like this allow you put your existing XRP to work. It allows you put your existing XRP to work without trading them. I mean, if you think about people that had Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at $5,000, right? And they had to sell Bitcoin to do something in their real life. And then you see Bitcoin take off to 100 and something grand. They will be regretting, like, why did I sell that Bitcoin, trade that Bitcoin for 5K? But if they had this sort of opportunity to, borrow against their Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin goes up to that amount, they can just, get the money, the 5K back, and then redeem their Bitcoin, which is worth more now. And we know based on what I've been telling you guys and based on what, the consensus is, that XRP is going to go beyond $3, right? So if you're somebody that is tired of waiting, you need money right now, rather than trading your XRP, you can use one of these channels, whether it's Flare Network or Midas or XRP, and then, convert your XRP into one of these wrappers and then use it in any DeFi protocol that you want to. So these are some of the opportunities I was telling you guys. We just have to be really patient. I know a lot of people are impatient in this whole crypto space. You all want to bull run, but with opportunities like this, it gives you that extra do you get that extra patience that you need for the prices to go up? I know a lot of people are impatient. I'm getting a lot of comments, on my channel regarding, when with the bull market, you said this, you said that, but you have to see the big picture, right? You have to see the big picture. With opportunities like this, you may never need to sell your XRP. And remember, in that video, I said XRP is wealth. Do you get? Unlike other assets, other assets rather, XRP is wealth. So let's take a look at a few things here. If you take a look at, let me just see here. There's one of, it said the FXRP debut comes amid a broader push to make XRP usable in DeFi. Earlier this week, Midas partnered with interoperability protocol XLR to launch MXRP, a tokenized XRP product targeting a base yield of up to 8% with the potential for higher returns through DeFi integrations. So you can see another opportunity here. Apart from using your XRP as collateral for lending, apart from liquidity pool, you can also now earn yields on your XRP. So imagine getting 8% of your XRP for doing nothing. Just putting it into work, and you're getting 8% annually without having to trade your XRP. And this is what I was trying to tell you guys, that XRP is going to function like a real estate property in that video, right? Imagine having a real estate property and you're renting it out. You're getting rental income off it, but you don't have to sell your property. And so we have to start seeing XRP in a different light, especially with all these opportunities that are beginning to show forth. And like I said in that video, as we move further, this is just the beginning. Remember, these two opportunities just came out in the last 2 weeks. We don't know what it's going to be like with the rate of change and innovation that we are seeing in the crypto space. Do you get the next 6 months? Do you get, we could be seeing more of these opportunities open up. So there's a lot more to come. Do you get, like I said in that video, as we go further down the decade, we are going to see the true value of XRP. Do you get? So right now, in this current market, where we are what we are seeing here is another opportunity to load your bags when it comes to XRP. This is another opportunity. Remember, I've always told you guys, XRP will not always be here. And just like the people who saw XRP at 10 cents, who saw XRP at 40 cents, do you get? You don't want to be one of those people as well. Do you get? There's going to be a lot of opportunities for us to put our XRP to work. And like I said in that video, there is a need to acquire as much as you can. You also have to remember that this is not financial advice. Do you get? Always do your own due diligence. But from what I'm seeing here, this is a huge update for XRP holders, existing XRP holders. This is huge. And if you're someone that is playing the long game, remember I did a video called The Long Game XRP 2030. If you're someone that is playing the long game, this is a major update for you. And this is one that you should embrace. So guys, I just thought I'd bring this information to you guys. You get, and also to let you know that there is still going to be more interesting opportunities opening up as we move further down for XRP. So if you're an XRP holder, this should be encouraging for you, even though the price is not encouraging right now. But opportunities like this, you get, should help you balance out your emotions. You get, it should help you balance out things. You get, so guys, just hang in there. Things are really, they are exciting updates, they are exciting news, as in regarding the crypto space up ahead. So just be patient, you get, and hang in there. Anyway, guys, if you like videos like this, remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.